sort of half want to give it to Dave because he never tries to improve himself as a cricketer. He just gets better at what he does, and that's just swing the bat. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I'll give it to Dave.
Well, the worst trainers either myself, I'm never there, never training, don't need to when you're...
Either Dave, because he rarely goes, or Boban.
Don't take offence, Adam, but I'm not going to take batting tips from Adam.
Well, we never see him at training normally, so Adam.
Warren, because he doesn't turn up, and I think that's disgraceful.
Warren. I don't think I've ever seen him at the nets.
Unfortunately, Zillow, you've definitely got the worst trainers. The classics you wear to play in, and these that you turn up to the match in, definitely for you, fella.
I'll give it to myself because I don't go that much, do I?
Quickest in the field, I guess I'd hope the ball would probably go to Bubby maybe in the field. Get some legs going pretty damn sharp out to the boundary. So I'm gonna go for Bubby.
Bubby. He's got to be the quickest. He outrun me, but that's not that fast, but I'm going with Bubby. Not quickest mentally, but quickest on his feet.
Quickest player is definitely Andrew, surprisingly, because a few times the ball's come past me and I've run for it, and seriously this wagon just comes straight past me, and once it gets moving it's fine, but it's surprising how quick that arse can move.
I'm pretty rapido when I want to be, but other than that, probably Ian Howes, I reckon, probably the quickest.
Oh, the quickest player. It's got to be Graham Street.
James quite quick, but Rob's quite quick as well. So one of them two.
Two really. James is quite quick, but I think probably give it to Rob Newman.
I like to think that I'm quite quick between the wickets, if that's the whole quickest idea. But also, if I can't say myself, then Rob Newman is pretty quick.
I'm going to say me. Me. I'm quite quick.
He's a god, but Simon's a bit slow. Simon.
Could possibly be myself, but then if I'm in the slip, it doesn't really matter.
Possibly Warren. I'm not too sure on that one.
Probably me.
Well, it definitely isn't me.
Paul Street, definitely without a doubt. He likes to amble down the wicket.
Paul Street. The slowest player is Paul Street. He's a chump. So that's all I've got to say on that.
Slowest player, definitely Paul.
Me. Next question.
Me. I'm going to degree next.
I'd say Alan. He's always a man to go to in a quiz.
Andrew Smith. He seems to know a lot.
Probably the skipper, Alan Street. Especially in the pub quiz, he always has the answers to most things. Bizarre things, but he seems to know it.
In terms of who I'd want on my team in a quiz, I would say Alan Street. He's very, very smart, but a bit of a twat.
I'd probably say Simon. However, Alan likes to reckon himself as some sort of genius whiz.
Andy Smith's quite intelligent. I'll give him that. He comes out with some dodgy comments, but
I'm going to have to go with Alan. He talks a good talk. Whether or not it's all up there, I don't know, but he talks a good talk.
He's not thick. I wouldn't call him thick, but seems to ask a lot of questions about stuff that's generally going on. And I'll have to say it's Rob Newman.
Rob, definitely. I'll have to live with him.
Either, again I'm going to give two, Andy Hill. No particular reason, either Andy Hill or Rob Newman seems a bit slow off the mark sometimes.
I don't know, you obviously tend to go towards the more quiet people in the team. That's just because probably I don't know them very well. So I'll probably say some of the quieter people in the team.
And in terms of cricket, I think the least intelligent is probably Dave. He doesn't really know a lot about cricket. He doesn't really want to know a lot about cricket.
Maybe going to give it to Robert purely because he's the youngest and he just isn't aware of life just yet like the rest of us are.
I'd have to say Rob. It's got to be Rob. I reckon everyone said Rob.
Rob Newman. No, Dave Newman.
Bubby.
Me.
It's like a 40-year-old woman. Michael Bolton, Westlife. Wouldn't surprise me if he turns out gay, that's all I'm saying.
Andrew Gherkin has the worst taste in music. Michael Bolton is crap. Probably myself. I'd probably go with, seeing that I did go to a Catherine Jenkins concert. Well, I think generally it's Andrew Gherkin. Listens to Barry Manilow and Lionel Richie, and I think he's got the High School Musical soundtrack.
Worst taste in music would be my brother Andrew, because it's shocking. It's Michael Ball, it's Michael Bolton, it's, you know, bought the new Enrique album recently, #1s, so yeah, Andrew.
Graham gets an honourable mention for Westlife, but it's got to be Bubby. Easily Bubby.